Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Jordan Grant.
My name is Doyle.
And I'm Abigail Nettle.
And today, since our high school career is basically coming to an end, we decided to do a little podcast on high school memories.
And there's a lot of them. Wow. 12 years.
There's a lot I don't remember.
Really? This isn't going to be very helpful for you today, then.
Oh. Okay, so first thing we want to talk about is things we liked about our school. And for most of these, it's going to be about our school specifically. So, Doyle, what is something you like about Lapeer High School?
I like how easy a good chunk of the classes are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just sit around on my phone all day, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's pretty easy going. There's not really a lot of homework that's getting loaded to you, unless you're in, like, a certain class or something like that. I don't know.
Abigail?
Well, I like, because I have a lot of, like, really fun classes that are just kind of letting me enjoy it. My senior year, I kind of piled on all of my really hard classes, like the beginning part of my high school, my freshman and sophomore year. So now that I'm a senior, it's like I had 2 online classes, and then I'm in 1 class right now, American Film Study, and that's it. And it's really fun. It's given me a really stress-free senior year, and it's good because it gave me all the opportunities to get all the hard classes I had under my belt and have all that experience while still being able to enjoy it and not stress myself out this last year.
Yeah, I agree with that. I kind of agree with both of you. Our school offers some pretty fun classes, like film study. We watch movies, evaluate them, talk about everything in them. Then there's other classes, like actual classes that are really hard.
AP chemistry,
yeah,
psych,
stuff like
those.
that. So our school offers some pretty decent classes.
A lot of diverse
in
options.
that aspect.
And hey, too, you think we're here. We spend about 6 hours a day at this school, and you do get to know a lot of people. I think there's definitely a huge culture at our high school that you really don't think about. You don't really realize, but we have so many like common memories and common experiences, just like from like old dean of students we've had, and like how like we had a crazy old dean of student like a long time ago, and we all remember him still. Yep, you're all nodding right now. Okay, Doyle, but we're all on the same page a little bit, just like all those little things and like how we always have swing out and all these different opportunities and kiss a senior goodbye, which is chocolate. They give chocolate Hershey's kisses. Like those just little things. It was just really fun because we all have a little bit of unity with those memories.
Yeah, I think our school offered some pretty good memories. What are some things we didn't like?
I didn't like doing any work.
That's one way to
Get
put
Doyle over here.
Abigail, your input, unless you're not done.
I mean, like, the senior year is just, like, probably the most easygoing year of school. But, like, everything before that, get it out of there.
Okay. This is a really petty one. Not really petty, but just pretty shallow one, because I think high school overall was pretty good. There were some things that would probably change, but it's stuff like more diverse lunches or just little things like that. But, I really wish they had more parking, and we didn't have to pay $40 for a parking pass, because that's just so much money.
You have to pay $40?
Yeah, and it's not very fun. And I just don't like having to walk halfway across the parking lot to get to my car every day. But, yeah, besides, it's pretty great.
Yeah, I have an input on that. At West, there's the main entrance, but then there's the parking lot that the students are supposed to park in, and we have to walk from that parking lot to the main entrance. And I'm not complaining about walking. I'm complaining about when there's a foot of snow or when it's pouring rain out and there's a door like 50 yards closer. But that's just, they're not allowed to open it because of safety reasons. And that's another thing about our school. Sketchy.
Very sketchy. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong. We have a very, very, very dedicated staff and principals and security that is there to keep us safe. But it's still pretty sketchy there.
Yeah, certain individuals have done some things in the past I don't appreciate. But I don't want to get too into that.
And, like, the best way they try to compensate for that is that they say, yeah, we're going to, like, lock off all the doors. And they didn't lock any doors. It's just like, yeah, you can't enter from the outside anymore.
Yeah.
That's it. And people just do it anyways. So it's not really a point there.
To be fair, too, it would be so easy to get into our school. It really would be. Like, Have you seen just the ceiling tiles in our school? They're literally falling apart from like leakage and like mildew. You could just crawl through the ceiling tiles and just get in. It's so easy, and half of the doors are always unlocked. You can get in so many different ways.
All right. Well, moving on. What are some of your best memories that are like involved at the school? Not like outside of school with your friends, but like a school event that was good or something like that.
I remember none of them. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Our football games are pretty lit.
Yeah.
That's another thing our school prides herself on is really, really good student sections in our football games. We have like this board, the push-up board, that every time we get a touchdown, that board, and it's like, I don't know what, like 4 feet by 8 feet, something. It's like it fits a person on there.
Yeah.
It's big, and it's all painted cool and crap, and all the students lift it above the crowd, and then someone has to do however many push-ups there are for touchdown, and so it'll get to like over 100 points, and they'll just keep going.
I don't know about 100.
I don't know, sorry, we'll say like 70 to 80. Better?
I don't think we ever scored 80.
No? Okay, well,
We get up into the 60s. But
okay, well, a good chunk of push-ups. We'll put it that way.
yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, I can agree. Like football games, there's always those moments you're like, wow, that was crazy. You just kind of like remember that for a long time. Like the last, I don't know why, but I always have good memories on the last day of school, like when we do fun events and stuff like that. It's always interesting stuff happening.
What events do we have on the last day of school?
This year,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
What did we have last year? I don't really remember any.
I don't think we did much last year.
No.
I think it was just kind of,
Just the fact of leaving.
yeah, we just got out and we're like, oh, fun.
Yeah.
Worst memories?
This is not high school. This is like 8th grade, but I think this still counts a little bit.
It's your school career.
Yeah, it's school career. I went to a middle school dance, and my date, I will not name drop on here, but he still goes to the high school. Totally blew me off. I met him there and everything, and we slow danced for like 5 minutes, and then he played basketball for the rest of the night, and it was really sad. And then, oh my gosh, who was it? I feel really bad now. It was the sweetest thing ever. Samson. Samson DeClerc.
Oh,
He's such a homeboy. He came up to me and said, hey, do you want to go dance with me instead? And I was literally like, but the sad part was I got blown off on my date. But the fun part is then Samson DeClerc came in and swooped in, and then we danced for a little bit. It was a fun and a sad memory at the same time.
Doyle, do you have a worse memory at school?
I also remember none of that. I'm not gonna lie.
There's nothing that like just sticks out. You're like, wow, I hated when that happened.
One time I needed to like go to the bathroom,
Oh, no.
and it like took me a bit to go to the bathroom. That was it.
Our bathrooms are not very good at our high school.
No, it just took me a while to go to the bathroom because the teacher just didn't let me go. That was it. It's probably the worst thing I could remember going here.
Oh my gosh, Doyle.
This didn't happen to me, but it was kind of like I saw it and I was like, wow, that's terrible. They will never forget that. I won't name names again, but in the middle of English class.
What year is this? Hold on, when did this happen?
Oh, this is maybe 8th or 9th grade.
Okay.
It was at Zemmer, but some kid was sitting behind a girl, and out of nowhere, in the middle of class, I look over, and he just threw up on her back, like everywhere.
Oh,
Like,
that poor
I think that
girl.
could be a worse school memory right there.
I remember all through my late middle school, early high school, I had to get like a bunch of teeth removed because like I don't know, I like didn't lose them as a baby, so I had to like surgically get like probably 12 teeth removed. I'm not even kidding. I didn't lose any of my baby teeth. The thing is, I had to have half of my face numbed up, and I'd be like bleeding everywhere, and my parents would make me go back to school after. And so I'd go into school with like all this gauze in my mouth, and I wouldn't be able to talk. And I'd just have to sit in my English class with Mrs. Roberts and have her like talking to us about everything, and I'd just be wanting to cry. I did this once a month for probably like 4 months straight. It was not fun. It was not fun at all.
So, what are some things that we wish we did in our school, like that we maybe missed out on or didn't get to go to?
I wish I don't know.
You didn't go to prom, did you?
No, I don't.
Do you wish you went to prom?
I mean, I don't know. Is prom cool?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I wish I went to that, I guess.
All right. What about you, Abigail?
I wish we had, I wish that everyone participated in Spirit Day. And it's really
Yeah.
random because, like, I know, like, MLA City, they're crazy. All of their students do Spirit Day. And I get, like, we do, like, our student theme section for the football games. But I wish we participated in, like, the Spirit Weekends. Or, like, one day is, like, pajama day and everyone's in the... Like, that would be so fun if we all did it. I would enjoy doing that. I mean, like, I didn't go to prom, and I don't really regret that one. I'm not a big prom person. I know that 7th grade dance with getting blown off by my date kind of ruined it for me for the rest of my life. But, yeah, I don't know. I just wish we had a little bit more school spirit. I feel like most of us kind of don't care as much. We're just kind of like, yeah, we're here because we got to be here kind of thing.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I feel like that's a large portion of our school.
Yeah,
They just kind of... Another thing with that is our announcements are terribly done.
They are. That is...
Yeah.
You never
Like,
hear them.
a good 80% of the time, you can't hear them over, like, other students. And also, like, half the kids aren't even at the school when they happen.
Yeah.
It's like, it's also like the quality of the actual microphones they give out is like
Yeah.
really bad too. It sounds like
during assemblies.
yeah, it sounds like a World War II
Oh.
radio. Like
Assemblies
like-
are the worst for that.
Yeah, can I please have Joshua to the office, please? Can I
That's
please have
exact- And
Laura to the office?
every time they call someone down to the office,
Bing.
it cuts off.
Yes. Yeah.
It'll be like, hey, can we have down to the office, please? And we're like, huh? Who do you want? Can we have down to the office, please? I don't know why. It does it every time when they say the person's name.
And if you ever had them, they'll call down to a room and the bing and thing will go off and then we'll all just wait there and then nothing happens.
and it
You
just
hear-
wouldn't go.
And they just
It
hang up.
wouldn't talk.
And then it'll be literally 30 seconds of dead silence just waiting
I
for
feel
the
like-
office
I
lady to tell us something.
I feel like they just forgot to push the button for like the
I
microphone.
feel like the lady
I
just
feel like they
accidentally
just, like-
bumps it and they're like, oh crap.
Yeah, I feel like they just like have like a button for the microphone that they use, and they like can't keep a hold out of it like the entire time.
Yeah.
That's
So it's
something I
just
want to
like-
learn. I want to learn how to use the PA system at our high school.
You just
Just-
push a button and
I
speak
want
into it.
No, I wonder how they choose which classroom. Like how they. I want to know how they do that because I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like that's.
they probably like use the computer to like pick which class.
I don't. That's the
something.
mystery. None of
Yeah.
us know.
Our school definitely needs a better, what would it be, like microphone amplifies?
Yeah,
PA
like a better
system.
microphone, better.
Especially in
announcers.
assemblies, because like
Oh.
with hundreds of kids in a gym, and
Yeah.
the mic is not nearly
You
loud
can't
enough for
understand
everyone to hear.
anything.
They're all like, "Hey, can we get everyone's attention?" And we're like, I don't
Yeah,
know what
it's-
you said.
It's like they're trying to
It's-
give out an announcement. It's just like, okay, guys. So today we're gonna be talking about classroom safety,
You just can't hear anything.
and in some cases, it's like what?
There's the one dude that's just like in the background of his phone that the principal calls out every single assembly. There's always at least one. You know what? Hey, our school has its own charms. We have our own issues. Like I guarantee everyone's listening. You guys probably have your own things from your high school, whether you're still in it or if you've graduated. It's like, wow, we're not alone. Every high school is equally as crazy in their own special, unique way.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, overall, I really love Lapeer, and I think they do a pretty good job, and they've done me well overall. I mean, there's definitely some little things, but that's life.
So what
I just wish that the times you gotta get up to get on the bus weren't so early though.
Yeah.
I have to wake up at like 5. Just
Yeah.
get on
I
the
will
bus.
be real with you. Over the past week, I've probably gotten up at 9 to 10 o'clock for school every day. I don't have a first hour or a second hour anymore, and I just show up for iConnect and third hour, and they mark me attending.
There's another thing is the class schedules is terrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning of the year, there's like 80
Oh.
kids are like, yeah, I don't have a first hour. What do I do? And they're like, sign a thing, give it to the counseling office. Maybe they'll do something about it.
I actually, I didn't have a first or second hour for probably 2 months, and I just wanted to see how long I could go. And I didn't tell anyone. I just wanted, that's so bad, I know. But it was going to be an online class that I could have gotten done in a month anyway, and I did. And it was just like, it was great for a while. I just would hang out. I'd still come in the morning. I'd just chill in the library and work on my other classes. But I didn't have one for a long, 2 classes. I just chilled. And then eventually they caught me and they called me down and they're like, hey, we realized you have a couple holes in your schedule. And I'm like, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I thought it was supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad, but it was like, you know what? It's all right. I have my credits to graduate. It was just a good time.
All right, I think we'll get one more question in before we finish it up. But what are some things you want kids like that are gonna go to our school in the future to know? What are some tips?
Eat your greens, do your work, Yeah, that's it, really.
Bring money and put it on your lunch account at school, because no matter if you pack a lunch or if you eat there, always make sure you have a little extra money in that, because there will be a day when you get really hungry and you won't be able to eat because you have no money in the account and they don't give you any IOUs or anything. So always bring some extra money in that and have that in your account, because whether it's snack day or if it's mac and cheese and ham day, which is a good day, always make sure you have that so then you can eat it.
My advice would be close with your teachers, because a lot of teachers at our school like to randomly make assignments and also claim that they handed out assignments that they didn't actually hand out. So like be cool with your teacher. Be cool with every teacher. Don't ever backtalk a teacher. No one likes that.
They're just doing their job,
No
man.
one likes that kid. Get your work done. Don't procrastinate, because when you do that, you don't get things done. The more things you don't have done, the more things you have to do.
Take AP classes if you can. Trust me.
Do not.
No. Trust me, they help so much. Like I've taken
If you're gonna go to college, make sure you take the right classes.
Mm-hmm. And also make sure all those credits transfer if you do take
Do
AP
not
classes.
flunk freshman year.
Is that from
Don't
personal experience
Slack
there?
off freshman year, because that's what I did.
Don't absolutely slack freshman year, because then you'll get to like junior year and you'll be like, wow, my GPA is not good.
Yeah.
So,
And
That's
then
what happened to me. It was not fun getting those grades up.
finish strong senior year too.
oh yeah.
I did not slack freshman year, but I will tell you right now, I am the definition of kicking back and relaxing right now. And it's not bad. I already got accepted to my college and my GPA is fine, but my attendance is not where it should be at right now. Volunteer hours are not in the picture yet, but if I miss any more days, they will be. So make sure that you are going to school and waking up on time and not staying up very late.
All right. Well, I think that's it. Thanks for tuning into this
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
Talk to you guys later.
Yeah.